Joe begins to fashion another basket, and his neighbour, Tommy Joyce, calls in for a chat. Tommy is making a kishog, a round, shallow basket used for straining potatoes.
I thought I should have a trade, and well, I looked around at the trades that were on the go, and I thought maybe what they call the dead trades had as good a future as any other trade. Those would be trades, if you like basket making and maybe even thatching now and making barrels maybe or something like that. That maybe there's so few people doing them that, and there's still a need for them, maybe you have as good a chance making those as anything else. Even though I suppose you won't make as much money as if you were plastering a house or anything like that.
In recent years, other declining crafts, such as that of the farrier, thatcher and tweed weaver, have been supported by organisations and business interests to prevent their extinction, for practical as well as for cultural reasons.
We were kind of interested, if you like, in moving to a place that was in Connemara, and we had I had anyway, of living in an Irish-speaking area as well, because it's just a thing I like and a thing that I was kind of brought up with when I was younger.
Joe Hogan is a graduate in philosophy from University College Galway. It is perhaps a reflection of the tendency to put people in pigeonholes that anyone should be surprised to find such a graduate making baskets here. That is certainly Joe and Dolora's reaction. They find it annoying to be looked on as people who have abandoned a profession rather than people who have adopted a new one.
As to the sort of baskets I make, well, the baskets I learned to make down in Cork, Waterford area down there, in one way they could just as easily have been made in England. They weren't particularly Irish baskets, but the way of making a basket, it doesn't really vary from one country to another. But since I come up here then, I saw that there were baskets, if you like, that were only used in this country, such now as the donkey creel or the kishog. And I didn't know how to make those when I came here, but Tommy above showed me that. And they were baskets that, say, had their own uses here.
At the beginning of the century, there were many different types of basket in everyday use. Baskets for turf, baskets for carrying seaweed from the shore, panniers to be carried in pairs by horses and donkeys, tightly woven baskets with wooden bottoms for carrying sand, little baskets for children, baskets of varying design used to trap fish and birds. But like the craft of the thatcher and the cooper, the skills of the basket maker were almost lost. The finishing touches are made to the kishog. In the old days, when large families ate together, the pot of potatoes was turned over the kishog, the boiling water strained through, and the kishog placed in the middle of the table within reach of all. Joe Hogan believes that a trade and a bit of farming is as good a way to live as any other. His son Dara is growing to an age when children begin to learn unconsciously by imitating their elders. This way of life enables both father and mother to have the growing child at their feet as they work. The child has a free run of the house and fields and a great variety of playthings, which will in time become work things. Both Joe and Dolores found the life in Galway city unreal, but their decision to come here was influenced, in part at least, by the way the world is accelerating towards tension and conflict at present. It is a situation which may seem stranger to the onlooker than to the Hogan family. It is also a situation which looks more idyllic when the summer sun shines than when the winter storms rage around the Monturk Mountains. But it is a life that could never be called unreal.
That's big.